Hello and welcome to Titanium Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Gemini, okay? So this is for any placement of Gemini you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will mention the decks I use as I use them. I will also mention when it is time for you to utilize your intuition rather than rely on mine. And with that being said, my gorgeous Geminis, let's get into your cards. Haha. Yeah. Okay. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message from my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. These angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my gems, please come forward and share. And you got the Princess of Summer with the Ace of Spring at the bottom of the deck. And the Ten of Summer. Very awesome, very cool. I like. Yeah. Now, the clarifying cards. Okay, so for the tarot cards, I use the Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. Now, to clarify, I'm using Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle. Alright, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share why these three cards are here in the upright for them. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by saying why these cards are here for my Geminis. And you got Unity with the Soul Shrinker at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Bright Mother. And oh, that gnome. Yeah. Okay. So, by the way, I use selenite on my decks. I do. I really do. Now, so the tarot cards are talking of you are becoming or you are attracting someone like the Princess of Summer into your energy, which doesn't mean that this is who you're calling in. You might just be taking on these characteristics this week, because the Princess of Summer is a gentle, sensitive, kind, and inexperienced individual. This card says a new relationship or an emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. Yes. So, there's that. Then there's the Ace of Spring. Now, the Ace of Spring talks of it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. So, as you can see, the Princess of Summer is a very inexperienced individual, needs to learn stuff, and the best way to learn stuff is to do things in order to learn stuff, right? To have experiences in order to learn from them. That is what the Ace of Spring is telling you, suggesting. Now, if you do that, if you go outside and experience stuff, you will definitely be able to tap into the Ten of Summer energy, which is the Ten of Cups. Alright? Which talks of an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. Yeah. Now, the Princess of Summer would be like the Page of Summer. Right? Yeah. And now, for the clarifying cards, we have Unity. Now, Unity stands for Union, Mystical Experiences, Spiritual Home. So you feel at home here. You feel like it is where you should be. Things are moving along well. Then you have the Soul Shrinker. Now the Soul Shrinker, alright, talks of, at the beginning it talks of cruelty, malice, gossip, curses, and destruction, but at the very end it talks of blessings. So while all these bad things have moved on, right, kind of like the clouds in my Lenormand deck, once these things have moved on, you will see the blessings in your life. Alright, so that is amazing. Then you have the Bright Mother. Now the Bright Mother talks of creativity, nurturing, productivity, intimacy, and sheltering. And so I feel like once these clouds have passed, once you see clearly, alright, what the next step is, what your next action is, you will become creative as to how to better do this action and how to be more productive in order for you to be more nurturing towards yourself. Because in fact, when you do something to advance yourself, you might put yourself in a tight squeeze for a little while, but at the end of the day, the whole reason for you doing this is so that you can grow and expand as a individual. Okay. Yep. Next you have the Odak Gnome. Now Odak Gnome, alright, talks of trickster, creative, chaos, wild gifts, and breaking of patterns and habits. What did I mention before? It's when you bring a new shift into your reality, when you want to change something about anything about yourself, that will demand that you be nurturing. So it kind of goes hand in hand of the why you're being one way in order to bring in a change that is long overdue, is what I heard. Now for the second set, all right, so please, too many, yeah, too many still. Okay, so please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share. And you got the Five of Autumn with the Sun card at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Ace of Winter. Wait, Ace of Winter, Unity, the Wheel, Queen of Summer, the Lovers, the Empress, Renewal. Interesting. So, yeah, the Five of Autumn talks of asking for help from others. So it says reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. Yep. So you're reaching out to others for assistance because you feel at like rock bottom at the moment, or you or someone you're dealing with is feeling at rock bottom at the moment. Then you have the Sun card, which is Leo energy. So the Sun card says plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life, being appreciative for what you already have. So basically this is saying one of the best ways to get out of the Five of Autumn funk is to be able to see the things that are basically helping you along your way in your life, right? And those will give you a new idea, which is what the Ace of Winter talks of. It also says don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. Yeah, it's a new idea. Then you have Unity. Now Unity talks of do the right thing for the right reasons, for the right reason, compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you, a spiritually minded community. Yep. So with the Ace of Winter, you're getting an idea of who you should be hanging around with, and that's towards who you're going. And this new group will allow you to really, with the wheel, go farther in your life, be able to push through the difficulties and have no more delays. Because on this card it says delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. So you're definitely moving much, much further. Then you have the Queen of Summer. Now the Queen of Summer is the Queen of Cups. It says loving, comforting, emotional, intuitive individual. Well, not individual, but the Queen of Cups is loving, comforting, emotional, and intuitive. At the bottom, it says listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others, perhaps just a little too much. So that's when you need to make a choice with the Lovers. Gemini energy. Yeah, it is. It's your energy. Gemini energy. Now, this card at the bottom says true love that is long-lasting, or choices made from the heart, or a return to good health. It's your decision, and for everybody it's going to be different. Then you have the Empress. Now the Empress is someone who is very creative. At the bottom it says time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. Yes, who doesn't want luxury in their life? And that's when you need to review things that are in your reality, because then you have renewal, which talks of review the past and present so you can plan a bright new future, understanding your life purpose, releasing judgment of yourself and others. This is Judgment, right? Which is another Libra card. Yeah. Now, let's clarify these, shall we? Yes. So, please, angels and guides, anyone of the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by clarifying the second set. Please, angels and guides, anyone of the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone of the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got Sylvanus, Penelope Dreamweaver, yep, Topsy Turvets, and Iris of the Rainbow. And the Rar card. Rar. Si rar. Now. Okay, so the clarifying cards are showing that due to your renewal, you're cutting out things that no longer serve you. You're cutting through deception, you're getting to the bottom of the matter, and you are making sense of what is currently in your life and what you no longer want. And then once you do that review, alright, you will be able to tap into this Penelope Dreamweaver's energy, which talks of inspiration, magical dreams, and visions. You'll be able to see clearly what it is that your future holds, in a sense, or what you're going to work towards. And I feel like that is going to demand, well, what you want to work towards is going to demand a little bit of a changing of a viewpoint, looking at things differently from a different perspective than what you are used to, in order for you to gain what it is you want quicker and easier. That's when you will have Iris of the Rainbow pop up. Now, Iris talks of hope, promise for the future. So that changing of a viewpoint is only in order for you to gain hope about what is to come into your life. Next, you have the Rar card. Now, the Rar card talks of wild energy, pure potential. It is just on point. No one can touch you. You have clear sight as to what it is you want to create, and no one can touch you because of that. Now, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share. Oops, sorry. Aquarian energy, but it didn't come out to play. If I can get a handle on my cards, that'd be nice. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please come forward and share what they should expect for the third set. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you have the Prince of Summer with the Ten of Winter, which will lead to an Ace of Autumn. After a Ten of Spring. Okay. So, the Prince of Summer is a romantic, captivating, dramatic, and flirtatious individual. It says falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. Yep. So, the Prince of Summer is basically being at the whims of the Prince of Summer is the Knight of Cups, which is more of a romantic. He emotionally approaches you. I mean, I'm seeing the image of the Knight of Cups, but in this case, he would be emotional, like someone who doesn't have complete emotional control. He's at the whims of his emotions to a certain degree. Well, he's falling in love, and so when you fall in love, logic goes out the window, right? Is what I'm getting. Now, but this is nearing its end, because the Ten of Winter is the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Winter talks of the ending of the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. Something is coming to an end, and it is beautiful. Notice how this fairy is going from the winter to like spring. Yep. That is the idea of you're moving into a place where you're not so like in your head all the time. Then you have the Ace of Autumn. And the Ace of Autumn, alright, talks of a windfall of money, advice or assistance from others, a very successful project, a happy change in your career. So things are moving in the right direction for you, which is amazing. Yeah. Though that is only after you having dropped your burdens, because the Ten of Spring is the Ten of Wands, which talks of ask for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities, being overly busy is kept you in a mentality of not being able to work on the projects you wanted. And so when you drop when you drop them burdens, you'll be able to start working on anything you want. Right? Yeah. So now let's get the clarifying cards for that. Okay. So, do you want to see something? Okay. So, please, angels and guides, anyone that has good, who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect by clarifying the tarot cards that are out for them. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis. And the card, first card clarifying it, is the Lady of the Harvest. The Lady of the Harvest, followed by the Fairy Guide and Indy. As well as the Spirit Dancer and the Journeyman. Yep. So, yep. Basically, what the clarifying cards are saying is that you've come to the end of a cycle. You have completed something. Because the Lady of the Harvest talks of completion, release, and harvest. So something has come to an end, which is amazing. Now, with the Fairy Guide, I would suggest that you listen to your own intuition to figure out what it is that what came to an end, because this guy talks of guidance, direct communication with fairies, and what I'm going to hear is not necessarily what you are going to hear, so you should listen to your intuition at this point, right? And then you have Indy. So now you've succeeded and you've completed a cycle, but I feel like you're kind of wishy-washy. You don't know what to do next. You're like, do I really want this, or do I want something else? I'm not certain, right? But whatever it is, at the end of this week, you're making a decision regarding whatever you were indecisive about at the beginning of the week. Right? Then you have, you have two cards. So the Spirit Dancer is the next card, which talks of self-expression, freedom, and exploration, which is awesome. Things are moving in the right direction for you. Haha. Yes. Next you have the Journeyman. Now the Journeyman, alright, talks of adventure, independence, polishing of skills, and travel. I wrote the Fool on this card. So to me, this person looks like the Fool because he is walking off a ledge. He's walking off someone's head, but he's walking in, there's nothing's visible underneath. So he's carefreely walking off a ledge, believing that something's gonna catch his fall, right? Alright, so now for the fourth set. Please, angels and guides. Wrong side. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share. And you got the Princess of Winter. Right. Princess of Winter with the King of Summer at the bottom of the deck. This it's a new way of seeing it. Well, I mean, this king is quite youthful looking. He looks like he's in his early 30s. Well, this princess looks like she's in her early 20s. Well, a bit younger. She looks like she's like early 20s, late teens. Brother and sister duo. In any case, so the Princess of Winter is an inquisitive, truthful, realistic, and undiplomatic individual. It says information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness. An indigo child or adult. So this card, to me, is the light worker of this deck. Alright? Yes. Is the light worker of this deck. And usually, light workers have difficulty. well, at least me, when I was a child, I had a lot of difficulty communicating clearly and accurately with the people around me. So it really didn't. I used to be picked on as a child and teased and bullied both as a child and a teen. So, I mean, I understand this Princess of Winter. I am the Princess of Winter. I am a light worker personally. So, well, at least I identify with that, right? Then you have the King of Summer. Now, the King of Summer is an honorable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted individual. It says, a romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in cultural or creative endeavor. Now, the reason why I said siblings for these two is because my dad and his youngest brother have 11 years difference. So, I mean, these two look very young, true, but they still look like they have at least a decade between them. But, I mean, to me, it's kind of normal because my dad and my uncle have that much age difference, you know? So, it's not so far-fetched for me to think that. Now for the cards clarifying that. So, I'm guessing that these two are siblings. They might be siblings from, like, same father but different mother, or same mother or different father. You know, you can change those around. Or their parents, it might be a reconstituted family. You know, like, the parents decided later on to get married together, and so that's when the older, like the kids who became older made a family, became family. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by clarifying these two cards, please. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and share why these two cards are here in the upright for them. And these angels and guides. Now, yeah, well, we have a winter, court card of winter and a court card of summer. So that's also why I said these are, you know, this is a reconstituted family. Or maybe he's an older man who's fallen in love with a younger woman. I don't know, you know. So the first card clarifying it is Geo the Slow. Geo the Slow. And the Singer of Intuition. As well as the Singer of... and the Guardian at the Gate. As well as Faf the Footer. So, well, if we take both circumstances, if this is representing a reconstituted family, or if this is representing an older gentleman with a younger bride, you know, in both cases, this relationship will take some time to unfold and come to fruition because of Geo, well, not because, but which is indicated by Geo the Slow. Now, Geo talks of cycles of time, slowness, waiting, patience. Things are happening slowly but surely. And that is very important to keep in mind. Slowly but surely. Take your time. There's no need to rush. If you rush things, it will, like, explode in your face. Now, the next card is the Singer of Intuition. Now, the Singer of Intuition talks of perceptiveness, oracular powers, awareness, and trust. Yeah. Yes. Then you have Guardian at the Gate. Now, Guardian at the Gate, alright, talks of passage to new life, openings, and gatekeepings. So it's so this is going to take some time, but once you understand that it should take the time that you should give it the time that it needs in order to pan out, and that you need to utilize your intuition to a certain extent, I feel like both partners will be able to move to calmer, will be able to move to a whole new level of understanding and of appreciation of one another. Now, the next card is Faf the Footer. Now, Fafi talks of earthing, centering, grounding, and being real. So I think these two people are very aware of the fact that there is an age gap. So even if it's not like relationship oriented, if it's just like family and friends, it's a reconstituted family, they know that it's going to take some time for them to make nice and be friendly to each other, because there is that age gap, and then there's also the fact that they come from two separate mentalities and they need to harmonize a little bit to like be able to work together better, you know what I mean? So my gorgeous Geminis, that is what I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you would like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure. No, it's a G. Their spirit's here. Okay, so with that being said, my gorgeous Geminis, that is all that I have. Now like this video, share, subscribe, and comment, because to help my video see more people, or help the other people see my video. We got it. Alright, so my gorgeous fellow Geminis, that is all that I have for you guys this week. With that being said, I wish you all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!